Hi everyone, my name is Adekunle Adejimo. I'm a graduate student at Morgan State University, School of Community Health and Policy. And today we'll be discussing about the tragedy of smoking cigarette. What is a cigarette and what does it contain? A cigarette is a thin cylinder of finely cut tobacco rolled in paper for smoking. Cigarette smoke contains over 4,000 chemicals, including 43 known cancer-causing carcinogenic compounds and 400 other compounds. This cigarette's ingredient includes cadmium, which is used in battery. We have static acid, which is used in candle wax. We have toluene, which is used in industrial solvent. And then we also have the nicotine, which is a highly addictive substance, also used in insecticide. We have it as arsenic, which is poisonous. We also have it as acetic acid, which is used in vinegar. Tobacco use among youths. Tobacco use is started and is established primarily during adolescence. According to a report published by the Center for Disease Control in December 2016, tobacco use among youth, it is estimated that each day in the United States, approximately 3,800 youth try a cigarette for the first time. And among the first-time users, usually between the age 11 and 13, try it for the first time. And among daily adult users, 88% of this population used their first cigarette by age 18, and 99% used their first cigarette by age 26. So in total, among the daily users, it's estimated that more than 3.6 million youth are under age 18 years. Flavoring in tobacco products can make them more appealing to youth. This is a common trend now among youth because according to a report that was published also by the Center for Disease Control, in the year 2014, 73% of high school students and 56% of middle school students who used tobacco products in the past 30 days reported using a flavored tobacco product during that time. So it is very important for us to discuss about this because this is a new trend now that the tobacco industries have used to lure the youth into smoking by making these products more appealing and more suitable, more colorful, just to attract this population. What are the risks from smoking? Of course, from several research that have shown that smokers are more likely than non-smokers to develop heart disease, stroke, and lung cancer. We also know that smoking increases the chances of people developing coronary heart disease by 2 to 4 times, for stroke by 2 to 4 times, for men developing lung cancer by 25 times, and then for women developing lung cancer by 25.7 times. And of course, from what we can see on this slide, that smoking can damage every part of the body, from the neck down to the hip, down to the cervix, down to the causing pneumonia, causing heart disease, and so on the slide. Looking at the maternal and child effects of smoking, smoking can make it harder for a woman to become pregnant and can affect her baby's health before and after birth. Research has shown that smoking increases the risk for preterm delivery, for stillbirth, for low birth weight, for sudden infant death syndrome, for ectopic pregnancy, orofacial cleft in infants. So this is very important for we college students because we don't want to engage in a behavior that is going to affect the future generation. So this is very important for us to note so as to control all these side effects in the baby to be unborn. Just like that we explained, this does not only affect the future generation, but it also affects the maternal health. So it also affects your own health too. Looking at the previous slide, we explained how smoking affects every part of the system. Effects of smoking on men's reproductive health. Of course, previously we discussed about the effect on the women's reproductive health, so it's important for us to discuss about the men's reproductive health. So smoking can affect men's sperm, which can reduce fertility and also increase the risk for birth defects and miscarriage. Having discussed all the risks from smoking in our previous slides and looking at the number of deaths in the United States yearly as a result of tobacco smoking among youth, if these trends continue at the current rate among youth in this country, it will be estimated about 5.6 million of today's Americans younger than 18 would die early from a smoking-related illness, and that is roughly about 1 out of every 13 Americans aged 17 years or younger alive today. What are the benefits of quitting smoking? The first benefit is that you save money. If you have the habit of taking an average 1 pack a day of cigarette, which costs about $6.18, that means in a year you get to save roughly about $2,200 in a year. And of course, you also get to visit the hospital less for all the complications as a result of smoking. You also have a decreased cancer risk. You have increased lung power. You live longer. You have a strong heart. You have healthier looking skin. You have a quiet night sleep, and then you also have the freedom. Let's take a pause and look at the freedom in a minute. Once you are no longer tied to your smoking habit, you feel free. You feel a sense of freedom. No more sneaking out to grab a quick smoke. No more dreading long flights. No more making excuses. You can breathe easier and enjoy your newfound freedom. Smoke-free life. Ways to quit smoking. The first way is to make a quit plan. Having a plan can make your quit day easier. You could also stay busy by doing exercise, getting out of the house for a walk, chew gum or hard candy, drink lots of water. You could also go out to a movie. You could also avoid smoking triggers, such as throw away your cigarettes, lighters, and ashtray if you haven't already. You could spend time with non-smokers. You could go to places where smoking is not allowed. You should also stay positive. We know that quitting is difficult, but it happens one after a time, so it's a step by step. So just remain optimistic and remain positive. You could also ask for help. You could contact the Morgan State School of Community Health and Policy, smoking community engaged in advocating for smoke-free environment, which is the CEASE program. Their phone number is 443-885-401 health. Somebody will be standing by to help you quit smoking. Thank you so much for your time. Let's remember to always stay tobacco smoke free.